Welcome everyone to your weekly love general reading for the week of June the 26th to the 30th. I just did the love readings for July 2017. I put them out a bit early. So, we're going to tap into some of the general energies that you may be facing. Now, this is just the intro video for all 12 signs, and this is the energy that you may be facing this week. And I'm going to pull 2 cards. All right, so energies for all 12 signs, spirit, the general energies and love for all 12 signs for June 20. Oh, we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is popping out as sometimes there is a lack of truth or truth that did come to light. Oftentimes this is like realizing something that has happened, heartbreak, separation. Permanent separation. Sometimes it's just feeling a bit alone, something that you can't stop thinking about, something that is stressing you, not being happy with your current situation, hurt and pain, some kind of torment that some of you may be dealing with. So let's see, something that we may be dealing with, because it is for all 12 signs. So let's see, energies for all 12 signs spirit for the week of June 26th to the 30th. We have the Five of Swords. So this is usually conflict, arguments, disputes that you may be getting into. If you're not verbally arguing with someone, or sending vile text messages, or just feeling as though you know what's best in a certain situation, so you just may be angry, whether it's with yourself, saying harsh words, negative self-talk, but usually gossip, sometimes social media, whether it's in the home, within your love relationship, with someone that you did love, that you do love, but this is conflict. It could be more than one person in your scenario, because of some third-party situation with the Three of Swords there. And let's do one more card, all right? One more card for all 12 signs for the week of June 26th to the 30th. All 12 signs spirit. And then we have the Star. The Star is coming out of hope, trying to have some faith. Usually when you see those other cards, the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, that usually brings about conflict, but then that's where change comes. Sometimes that conflict is necessary, for us to address certain issues. It just depends on how we handle that particular situation. Not to go overboard, but not to back down. And it's to stand up to, bullies. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get into an altercation, but sometimes, those events brings about alternative options as how you could come out or approach a situation. So that's what I feel here with the other cards that are popping up. So these are the cards. Okay, this is a major arcana that's trumping these other cards here. So try to have some faith this week. There could be some drama and things like that going on. Let's see, let's pull one more card. All right, let's pull one more card for everyone for the overall theme. And you have the Nine of Pentacles, and usually this is a card of luxury, handling your business, going back and forth to work, doing things on your own. Sometimes it's a move, relocating, having to move because of some heartbreak, but oftentimes being single, independent, needing some space from your partner because the time may not be right for you two to be around one another, especially if you're going through some kind of argument, torment, or something like that. But focusing on financial prosperity, abundance, self-care, nurturing yourself, that kind of thing. Whether it's, growing your grass, cleaning, mowing the lawn, that kind of thing. Fertile energy as well when it comes to your money. How are you going to build up your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and make sure that you're feeling a bit more independent right now. That kind of thing is there. Okay, so I hope that you do enjoy your weekly reading. That is the little mini intro there. So lots of love, lots of light. Have a fantastic week. Enjoy. Welcome, Gemini, to your weekly reading for the week of June 26th to the 30th, 2017, pertaining to love. All right. Now, I'm going to start out with your energy this week. All right. And we're going to do energies for Gemini for June 26th to the 30th. Spirit energy for Gemini. The Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords, Spirit. The Ten of Cups reversed. The King of Pentacles. And then you have the Magician. So the Four of Swords is here usually of contemplation, rest. A lot of you may be having issues around the home, your home environment, with your relationship. And this is potentially dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus for some of you. Others with an Aries, and it could be any other signs as well. But I feel like often the energy of the King of Pentacles usually shows up focusing on financial opportunities, those obligations, trying to turn your marriage or relationship into something more stable as you are prioritizing in some way. And the Magician is usually, as you are meditating, trying to relax your mind, you're changing for the better so that you can manifest a better life or relationship partner, a new beginning in some way for some of you. If you are potentially running into some financial opportunities, speaking to an executive, manager, CEO of your company or something like that. A lot of communication, studying, learning, new beginnings that are there for some of you, or just having some issues with your relationship as well. So two people that could be here, some that you are thinking about, but there does seem to be some unhappiness, with some disagreements in your love relationship. It doesn't mean that it's completely broken, but some things can mend. So it's a lot of reflecting for a lot of you this week. So Gemini, let's check energies for your partner if you have a partner. Energies for Gemini partner for June 26th to the 30th. Gemini's partner. You have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Usually this is thinking about a decision in love, whether or not to commit to you. Maybe a choice between you and another Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Two earth signs are showing up that you may be dealing with, potentially thinking about moving, relocating, how they're going to spruce up their home, their living environment. The Ace of Cups reversed. This is usually at home, a bit hurt through having gone through some issues, maybe some arguments, resentments between you two, not wanting to be affectionate. Maybe even if you are around your partner, they may not be communicating with you, thinking about whether the relationship is best at this time, choosing between the emotional aspect of your relationship and the grounded aspect, focusing on a new job, money, taking care of the family, that kind of thing going on. And by the Two of Swords for Gemini's partner. As you have the Empress, so there are two different people here. There could be the energy of, this could be your husband or your wife. This could be two different romantic partners, and maybe because of a decision that your partner has to make between two people, that's blocking progress with you. You had two people that was there in the beginning. You have two people here, the Queen of Pentacles, and some of you could be dealing with the Taurus for some, or Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And because of this indecision, potentially, it's causing a lot of frustration. Maybe your partner may not be letting you know, but they could be, crying at night, going through the emotions, closed off. Maybe they offered you a proposal, vice versa, that kind of thing, and someone didn't want to go through with it. Someone wants to have a child, the other person doesn't. Someone wants to commit, the other person doesn't. That kind of thing is there. You could have a motherly figure who is potentially not seeing their relationship, or a family member that doesn't like the things that have been done to you or how you're approaching this particular person. Maybe they have not been treating you right. So there's someone kind of getting in your ear saying, no, 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 stay away from that kind of relationship. You know, that's something that could be going on with your partner, if you do have a partner. For others of you who don't, you know, this is focusing on, you know, the home again, resting, you know, trying to be creative. You may be emotionally turned off to others right now and just trying to make a decision when the time is right for you to commit or open up to another person. If you do have some potential partners around, that kind of energy is there. All right, so let's see energies for this week as to what's to come, other energies to come for Gemini in love for June 26th to 30th for Gemini in love. The Ten of Swords reversed. Then you have the Moon that popped out, the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, then you have the Lovers. So this is a story that's ultimately telling me that a lot of times this could be if you are at a distance from your partner, your romantic partner. There could be text messages, you know, of trying to resolve some issues, you know, trying to clear out the old baggage that you two have had together. And when the Moon is coming up, that often does mean a lot of confusion, and because things are not clear, we make many assumptions. We have doubts whether or not this is the complete end of that particular relationship, whether or not this person is going to come back to you. And for a lot of you, you're knowing that there are some things that you could improve with your emotional state of getting away from this particular person or situation. And as you see the transition of healing, if a lot of you have gone through a divorce or a separation, just a temporary separation or permanent, you know, that's the fear that's showing up there. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer for some. As you move away mentally, physically for some, you walk right into an open door of some kind of fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is there. It's like moving away from something that was not serving you, whether it's a person, place, arrangement, whatever it is, and you run into something more beneficial for you, something that's worth your while at this time. This is automatically being granted a lot of success, a lot of promise, rewards from the universe when you see the Wheel of Fortune there. And these are signs ultimately that you confirm from the events that show up in your life, synchronicities that show up when you have that right next to the Lovers. This could mean new friendships, new jobs, new romantic partner, new love in your life. And it's like something is calling you to make some changes or to cut the ties of something that has not been working, and you run into this powerful connection for a lot of you. And I feel like this is like sometimes an epiphany of knowing that certain things you need to change in order for you to understand some of the questions that you've had and doubts that you had that have not been clear. You know, something could come to you when I see these combinations here. And you know, I did want to mention, like, some of you may have this situation where either your partner who you have been waiting for or that you're currently with, you know, has some energies of maybe using you for money, using you for a place to stay. Maybe this is some of your energy as well, where that has come about, where you had to find some way to, you know, to lay your head at a time, and then, you know, that relationship didn't work out because maybe your partner or someone figured out that's why, you know, someone was in a relationship for financial security. You know, a lot of you are contemplating whether or not to move in completely with your partner to a new location, or so that you can bring this relationship together, you know, so that you can get to know one another on a deeper in a deeper way. That's what I kind of see with this combination of the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers here. So that's something that just came to me here. All right. So those are some energies that you may be experiencing. But let's pull 2 cards at least from the Romance Angels for you. For Gemini for June 26th to the 30th of 2017. For Gemini, June 26th to the 30th of 2017. You have children. Your love life is being affected by children. That's that 10 of Cups energy in reverse. You had the motherly figure as the Empress. Remember that? The Queen of Pentacles there. So, you know, maybe, you know, that's affecting the relationship and how you deal with your partner. You know, whether or not your potential romantic partner is still dealing with children on their side. So they're still talking with someone that they had a connection with, you know, that kind of thing. Energies for Gemini for June. Whoa. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And that's that 10 of Swords reversed. The Moon, the fear, the anxiety, not being able to let those things go, being a bit cautious. So I do hope that these energies help you out this week, resonated with your situation. I do feel like, you know, money can be the focus, but a big decision for some of you of, you know, waiting, trying to figure out what you should do. I mean, it may not be easy, but I feel like there's some good things to come, most definitely, for a lot of you. All right. So if you would like a private reading, you can go to the website, psychicloveheals.com, or you can email me to set up something specifically for you. Have a good one.